And I just ask the angels now to just take a pipe from the main pillar, opening your crown chakras, and with your consciousness in your heart center, rotate it so that it's now facing upwards. And with ease, gently lift out of your body, traveling up the tube into the main pillar of light. And find your own individual Merkaba, a star-shaped dendron, asking that all the blessings we receive now come through our star dendrons. We just ask Archangel Michael to keep the journey safe and keep the group together, please, as we start to lift up this pillar of light. Up we go. Feeling yourselves become lighter, feeling your bodies safely left behind. Now finding that you're starting to slow down, and start to see yourself on a patch of green grass. And as you look around you, you start to see you're at the bottom of a waterfall and huge lake. The grass is a different kind of green, and the water is glistening, glitter shades. You can see unicorns and dolphins. We are in Atlantis. Out in the distance, you can see at the top of the mountain the golden temple of Atlantis. We hear a calling that we're now to go to the temple. You are transported in a way that you would like to be transported today. And so we all go together as a group, flying towards the main temple of Atlantis. The closer we fly, we start to see this beautiful dome shape with pillars in a circle, arches in a round circle with no doorways. We reach the main bottom part of the stairs, looking down at the floor, golden and pearlescent whites. As we walk into the main center of the temple as a group, we look down one of the archways and see our glass pathways connecting with another smaller dome-shaped, arched, building with pillars. We start to, as a group, walk on this glass bridge, and we're coming up to a film, almost like a glistening curtain. And as each and every one of us pass through this curtain, we turn back into our child bodies, the bodies we used in Atlantis. We are around 5-6 years old, and we're heading off to our classroom. As we reach our classroom, our teacher and our classmates welcome us back with enthusiasm. We sit in a circle, and our teacher explains to us today that today we are going to find our green fingers. And the reason we are given green fingers is to constantly remind us of the importance of spreading the light and love into any planet we decide to travel to in the future. That just by touching surfaces, especially of the earth plane, soil, flowers, all of these natural parts of the earth help us ignite our green fingers. And especially to start connecting with animals. Our teacher says our green fingers are not just given to us, they need to be earned. And she says to us, we're now to travel away and start to place all our fingers in a place where we need to dig our fingers into, whether it be the clouds, the water, the soil, whatever it is. We need to experiment and experience connecting with nature in Atlantis. She explains what will happen is wherever you're meant to be, a specific animal will come out of where you've placed your fingers, and you need to give something back to this animal in order for them to give you your green finger. She says what this animal wants to know is, why do you want your green finger, and why do you want to make a difference to the planet? Go now. Fly out of the classroom, any means necessary. And explore. As you make contact, so a little animal appears, very small, crawling on your hand. You need to earn this animal's trust. Your animal wants to know, how are you worthy? What do you have? How are you unique? And how can you be that light, especially on planet Earth? And in any form, how you feel you need to give something to this animal, hand it over to them. And allow them to give you your green finger. They ask you to leave signs on planet Earth, or to know how they are connecting with you, whether it be planting things to whatever they need to know for you to keep the respect going. Ask them what they would like you to do. Pulsate love and gratitude towards them. Just connecting with their energy. The animal now says that whatever you feel, however you feel you could not be good enough, or whatever you feel is holding you back to do the work you're meant to be doing, whether it be time, the illusion of money, the illusion of thinking that you could not do this, they want you to now give it to them and release it today. As you start to feel something being pulled out of your heart, and especially your solar plexus, from old strings, cobwebs, to whatever needs to be released. And see them wrap up this energy into a ball of light, and to turn it into light. Thank them for the work that they have done, as you now receive a calling from the classroom to come back pulsating love and gratitude once again for the work and the gifts received. Meet back as a group in your classroom. And your teacher says, now use this finger, use it to change wherever you are and to ask for help. Always remember, we as a group now start to walk back out of our classroom along the glass pathway. Back through the glistening curtain, transforming back into our bodies present on the earth. Back to the main temple, connecting with whatever medium or however we were transported there, taking us back to the patch of glass and grass we came to. Taking one look around again as you start to sink back down the main tube of light. As a group, going back into the main galaxy and seeing a star shining brighter than the usual. Going to your specific pillar of light, traveling down our main pillar of light in our room, connecting with our own individual pipes attached to our pillar. Going back into our bodies, asking the angels to disconnect the pipes from our crown chakras, and with intention, being very gentle with yourself, rotating your consciousness so that it faces forwards. Feeling yourself connected again to your roots. And being very gentle with yourself as you start to bring yourself back into the room and anchor to your roots. Just asking Archangel Michael to anchor all the healing and closing all portals and doorways.